Ever wondered why our ancestors were stronger and healthier, despite not having the luxury of modern-day health supplements? It's a question that's puzzled many, but the answer might be simpler than you think. Our forebears relied on a diet that was rich in raw meat, harnessing its natural power to fuel their bodies and minds. Are you intrigued? Well, hold on to your curiosity, because today we will unearth the power of raw meat diet. The raw meat diet, as the name suggests, involves the consumption of uncooked and unprocessed meat. It's a diet that takes us back to our primal roots, when our ancestors had little choice but to consume what they could hunt or gather, often raw. This diet may seem unconventional in a world of microwaves and ready meals, but it's a lifestyle choice that a growing number of people are embracing. It's not just about the raw meat itself, but also the unprocessed, unadulterated nature of the food. Historically, many cultures have incorporated raw meat into their diets. The Inuit, for instance, have long consumed raw seafood, while dishes like steak tartare and carpaccio showcase raw meat in European cuisine. The raw meat diet isn't just limited to red meat. It can also include raw fish, like that found in sushi or sashimi, and even raw poultry, although the latter is less common due to potential health risks. Now, why would anyone choose this diet? The reasons vary. Some believe it brings them closer to nature and our ancestral ways of eating. Others are drawn to the perceived health benefits, such as higher nutrient content, since cooking can reduce the levels of certain vitamins and minerals in the meat. There are also those who follow the raw meat diet as part of a wider raw food movement, which advocates for consuming all food in its natural, uncooked state. They argue that this is the way our bodies are truly designed to eat. However, it's crucial to note that this diet isn't for everyone. It requires careful sourcing of high-quality, fresh meat, and there are potential health risks associated with consuming raw or undercooked meat, such as foodborne illnesses. But why raw meat, you ask? Let's delve into the benefits. Raw meat, packed with nutrients, offers unique health benefits. But what exactly are these benefits? Let's delve into it. Firstly, raw meat is a treasure trove of nutrients. It's brimming with essential vitamins and minerals that our bodies crave. Vitamins such as B12, which is crucial for maintaining nerve function and the production of DNA, is abundant in raw meat. Iron, a mineral that plays a pivotal role in carrying oxygen throughout our bodies, is also found in high amounts in raw meat. Now, let's talk about digestion. Some argue that raw meat is easier to digest than its cooked counterpart. This is because cooking can denature the proteins, making them harder for our bodies to break down. So by eating raw meat, you're potentially giving your digestive system a break and allowing it to process food more efficiently. Next up, energy. Raw meat is packed with protein, which provides a steady release of energy throughout the day. Unlike carbs, which can cause energy spikes and crashes, protein provides a more sustained energy source. This can help you stay energized and focused throughout your day. And what about weight loss? Well, some research suggests that a diet high in protein, like a raw meat diet, can aid in weight loss. This is because protein takes more energy to digest than carbs or fats, so you're effectively burning more calories just by eating. Now, while the benefits are compelling, it's also crucial to be aware of the potential risks associated with a raw meat diet, such as foodborne illnesses. It's always wise to source your meat from reputable suppliers, handle it with care, and consider any potential health implications. Undoubtedly, raw meat diet is a powerhouse of nutrients, but how do we incorporate it into our daily lives? Incorporating raw meat into your diet doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite dishes. In fact, with a little creativity and a dash of daring, you can transform those well-loved meals into raw meat delights. First, let's talk about how to start incorporating raw meat into your diet. It's not about making a drastic change overnight. Instead, it's about making small adjustments that build up over time. You could start by introducing raw meat into your meals once or twice a week. This way, your body gets the chance to adjust to this new addition to your diet. Now, onto the preparation of raw meat. Safety should always be the first priority. Make sure you're purchasing your meat from a reliable source. Look for butchers who prioritize fresh, local, and organically raised animals. Once you have your high-quality meat, it's vital to store it properly. Raw meat should be kept in the coldest part of your fridge, ideally below 5 degrees Celsius. When it comes to actually preparing the raw meat, there are a few methods you can try. Tartare, for instance, is an excellent way to enjoy raw beef or lamb. For tartare, Finely chop your meat, then mix with seasonings like capers, mustard, and fresh herbs. Another popular option is carpaccio, which involves thinly slicing the meat and serving it with a light dressing. If you're a sushi lover, why not try your hand at sashimi? This Japanese dish typically uses raw fish, but you can experiment with other types of meat like beef or venison. Remember, with dishes like these, it's all about the quality of the meat and the sharpness of your knife. As for incorporating raw meat into your everyday meals, there are countless possibilities. How about topping your salad with thin slices of raw beef, or adding a handful of raw minced lamb to your morning smoothie? You can even replace the cooked meat in your sandwich with raw alternatives for a quick and easy lunch. Before we wrap up, let's address the elephant in the room: taste. Many people are initially put off by the idea of eating raw meat because they're unsure about the flavor. But with the right seasonings and accompaniments, raw meat can be just as delicious, if not more so, than its cooked counterparts. A good tip here is to experiment with different types of meat and seasonings to find what you enjoy most. You might be surprised at how much you come to enjoy the unique textures and flavors of raw meat. In conclusion, incorporating raw meat into your diet can be a rewarding journey of culinary discovery. It's all about finding the right balance for you, ensuring safety in preparation, and being open to new taste experiences. With these tips, you're well on your way to embracing the raw meat diet. So we've discussed quite a bit about the raw meat diet. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? We've journeyed through the raw meat diet, starting with its definition, followed by its benefits, and finally, how you can incorporate it into your own diet. A raw meat diet, as we have learned, is a dietary regimen where you consume primarily, you guessed it, raw meat. It's a diet that's been around for ages, with our ancestors thriving on it. It's about getting back to our roots, to a time when processed foods were unheard of. It's about embracing a more natural, and some would argue, a more balanced way of eating. We've unearthed the benefits of this diet, which are numerous and impactful. It's a powerhouse of essential nutrients, including proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Raw meat is high in enzymes that aid digestion, and it's known to have a better nutrient profile than cooked meat. Many followers of the raw meat diet report increased energy levels, improved digestion, and enhanced overall health. But it's not just about the benefits, is it? It's also about how you can incorporate this diet into your lifestyle. We've shared tips on how to start small, perhaps with raw fish or carpaccio, and gradually increase your raw meat intake. We've discussed the importance of sourcing your meat from trusted suppliers to ensure its freshness and quality. We've also touched upon the importance of listening to your body. The raw meat diet, like any other, is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's crucial to observe how your body responds and make adjustments accordingly. But what's the key takeaway from all this? It's that the raw meat diet is not just a diet. It's a lifestyle choice. It's about embracing the raw, the natural, the unprocessed. It's about taking control of your health and nourishing your body with nutrient-dense foods. Before we wrap up, it's important to remember that while the raw meat diet has its benefits, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional before making any major dietary changes. So there you have it, a comprehensive overview of the raw meat diet, its benefits, and how to incorporate it into your diet. Remember, the raw meat diet is not just about eating raw meat, it's about embracing a healthier, more natural way of living. Until next time, stay strong, stay healthy.